So this morning we're at Maroon Bells, and this is a very beautiful area up here near Aspen. And we got up really early to get here. The road closes at 8 a.m. and the parking lots are very small, so they don't allow any cars or SUVs up here after 8 o'clock in the morning. We got up really early this morning and drove up here, and we made it in just about 7 or 8 minutes before the gate closed, and we're fixing to take a hike. You can see the Maroon Bells in the background, and we're standing in front of Maroon Lake. And so we're going to head on up the trail and see what we can see here in Maroon Bells. What's your favorite part of the trail?
The different colors and how everything is so green, and the river, everything, all of it.
That's one of my favorite things about being here is just the sound of this water. It's so peaceful, it's so calming, and you can just sit here and you can listen to the water, and it just drowns out everything else. Isaac, why are you crying? It just drowns out everything else, and you can just kind of relax and just enjoy God's beautiful creation and the nature around us. I love being here in this place and just enjoying the water and the rocks and the trees and the mountains. It's just a beautiful place, and I'm very excited that we've had the chance to be here.
Right there. Turn right there on the rock. Look on the rock. Look on the big rock. Turn around. Turn around. Big rock right there. Down. Look down.
We are at the Ashcroft ghost town. Have you seen any ghosts?
No, I haven't seen any ghosts.
We haven't seen any ghosts so far, but this was a town, a mining community that was established in the 1800s, and at one time it had 2,500 people living here, mostly miners. But then by the early 1900s, it just kind of faded away. But it's really interesting to go through the buildings here, and they had what? How many saloons did they have here?
16 to 20.
16 to 20 saloons. How a little bitty town this size could support that many saloons, I don't know. But apparently the miners like to enjoy different adult beverages from time to time, so lots of saloons. And we walked through a hotel a few minutes ago, which is just about the size of a small house for most American families these days, but apparently a lot of people stayed there during the heyday of this particular little town. I can only imagine they must have just had bunks lined up on every wall, because really not much space in that hotel. But it's a real interesting experience, and it's kind of like stepping back in time here at the Ashcroft ghost town.
So we've had several of our friends and family ask how we fit 5 people and a cat in our camper, so we're going to show you how we managed to do that. Okay, so over here we have the queen size bed, and up here is where we keep our clothes, and we've got them in these little cloth boxes. We each have our own cloth box, and the shelf is kind of in the way, so we tie it up, but we still use it for storage. This is Isaac's bed. At night we take this down and put a cushion up over it and blankets and stuff. The toys and blankets are under here. We have the kids' schoolwork over here. You just lift that up. It's kind of a pain, but it works. Then they have these little storage pockets that they put some of their toys in. Here's the kitchen. We've got a microwave and a stovetop. Some of the dishes go up here, cups, plates. Our pantry's down here, and some more here, pots and pans. And we've got some drawers in here with our knives and spices and vitamins and things. And over here we have Alex's bunk, which I think he's going to tell y'all a little bit more about later. Put the curtains up to give him some privacy. And here's Irina's bunk. And we have a closet here, which is a little bit of hanging space. We have some school stuff in here and some cleaning supplies. And our shoe rack. And then we have bathroom stuff hanging up in here to give some more space. And then you can come and take a look at our really tiny bathroom. And there's some space behind the mirror and under the sink. And then we have over here, we have our refrigerator, which is really small. And that's pretty much it. We put in a cat door down here for the kitty cat, so he can get in and out. His stuff is under there, the litter box, the food, all of that stuff. So we just gotta make it work and put stuff in places we can find places. So that's it.
This is my bunk, and I really love it in my bunk, but I didn't really used to, because there's no window up here like there is in Irina's bunk. And there's a shelf right here, and if I sleep with my head over here, I might bump my head, which I later find out that I don't do as much as I think I do. But if I sleep on this side, the air conditioner will blow on me and keep me up. But no, I like it. The curtains have been put on here to increase privacy and help the AC not blowing me as much. And I decided to sleep on the other side one night, and it's not that bad. So I slept on this side ever since.
Right, it's a beautiful sunny day here in Glenwood Springs, Colorado, and we're about to do something I've wanted to do for a really long time, and that's go on some whitewater rafting. And we're going with the Up the Creek rafting company. They get really good reviews, and looking forward to getting out on the Colorado River and spending about 2.5 hours just floating down the river, and maybe hit some rapids along the way, and hopefully we'll have a really good time. This is the town of Carbondale, and some of the travel blogs refer to it as Aspen's quirky neighbor. Well, I don't know how quirky it is, but we've had a fantastic stay here at the Gateway RV Park, which is a city-operated park run by the town of Carbondale. And we've made a trip up to Aspen and visited Maroon Bells, and we've spent some time in the town of Carbondale, and we spent quite a bit of time in Glenwood Springs, which is about a 20-minute drive from here. Glenwood has just about everything you could need, the big box stores as well as lots of little local shops and restaurants. We enjoyed some whitewater rafting in Glenwood, and if Colorado is our happy place, then Carbondale has been our even happier place. We enjoyed some whitewater rafting in Glenwood, and I have no idea what I'm saying. And if Colorado is our happy place, then Carbondale has been our even happier place. Is my head in the picture? Or did it cut my head off? Brandon, don't do that.